Oh. Oh my goodness. Probably should not have done that. We cool? We cool. Okay, well, welcome back to Happy Little Saplings. Last time we left off, we had just gotten some pumpkin seeds through crossbreeding, carrots and potatoes, and I guess the next thing on the list here is going to be to show you guys how to duplicate those so that we can have more than one, or have to keep mutating them, keep breeding them. So what we'll do is we'll just toss some crop sticks down, and this is how you duplicate seeds, and it's also how you improve them. So all of these in this stack are 1-1-1 stats. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and toss them down. I've already duplicated a couple of them just to expedite this process here. But once everything has grown in, there we go. And I'll take that, add it to our collection. Once everything has grown in, what we do is we put the cross crops in the center, and we wait until that pollinates, crosses with others. And of course, the first thing we get is weeds. Weeds happen, and weeds happen often. So I'm just, there we go. We got the pumpkin seed, as you can see in Whaler at the top there. We don't actually have to let it grow. We can just go ahead and hit it. And now we have unidentified seeds. We don't know what kind of seed this is, or what the stats are. So let's go ahead and identify that. And we've got some gains. We've got some instant gains. So we got 334 on that one. That is way better than the 1-1-1s that we have in here currently. So what we're going to do is get rid of some of these 1-1-1s. Plant our 3s. And we actually don't need those right now. That was a bad idea. I should have kept those just in case we lost these to weeds, but that's fine. So we'll go ahead and grow the 334s. And now there's a chance that whatever this creates in the center here, other than weeds, is going to take on some of the stats of the 334. So there we go. We've got pumpkin seeds growing there, and we can go ahead and analyze those. 545. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So we'll do the same thing. We'll get rid of a 1-1-1, and we'll put in our 545. Grow them up. And so this is the whole process. I'm not going to take you through too much of it, but this is the whole process, just finding each time you kind of get a slightly better stats on there. And we'll do this one more time. Now I'm not too worried about my, oh, those are the wrong ones. I'm not too worried about my pumpkins being the greatest, most strongest pumpkins ever. But it is good to have something with at least a little bit of strength, so that we can be sure that we're not going to lose them to weeds when we're trying to mutate into the next seed. So we got that one. So we'll just replace this last 111 hopefully. And we got pumpkin seeds. Analyze those. 647. So the maximum on these that you can get is 10, 10, 10. Oops, that's not right. So get rid of the 111. And put the seeds back in. Now the only reason to really shoot for the 10, 10, 10 on crops that you're not too worried about is stackability, because these will not stack right now in your inventory. But that's not such a huge deal. It is turning about to turn night, so let's go to the safety of our home. Which I really should have put a floor into by now, but I've been having too much fun with the crops. So the next crop on our list is the melon seed, now that we have the pumpkin seeds there. So carrots and pumpkins equals melons, and it's regular dirt for soil. So with that, now that we have all of our pumpkin seeds, we'll get rid of these. And let's choose our strongest pumpkin seeds. There we go. And there. So pumpkins. And pumpkins plus carrots equals, hopefully, melons. First try. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, carrots. Weeds. Pumpkins. Am I? There we go. I hope I've done this right. If not, we're still having a nice time in the garden. Melons. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got our melons, so we can grab that. And identify that. And, oh, the first ones we get, growth 2, gain 2, strength 3. Okay, so let's, you know what, let's go ahead and grab, we have plenty of wood for some more crop sticks. That's fine. So let's do the same thing with these. So we have that. Get our melons down. Yeah, our first melons. Okay. So the same thing here. Since we only have one, we only need one there. And melon seeds. First up. Wonderful. No weeds to contend with. And so since these are only pollinated by one, these are, the first set is always identical, and then it can kind of go from there. But as we go now, there's a chance that these could be improved by the cross-pollination. go ahead and check those. 334. Okay. Let's see if we got weeds. That's fine. Weeds need love too. But not for too long because they can take over the rest of the garden. And we actually don't need to grow those out the whole way. More 343. We're ending up with a lot of pretty flowers for the garden. Okay, so we've got a number of melon seeds there as well. That's great. So that's how to go through the improvement process on them and duplicate, turn the single seed into more. Now there's quite a progression to go through to get to the ferranium for iron, and I won't take you through the whole thing because that is going to take quite some time. I'll do a fair amount of that off camera, I guess. Sugarcane, so I guess the sugarcane is going to be my next step on the road. And we can also look at automating this. I'm not sure if there is a way of automating it, but it's something for us to look at. Something for us to look into. But for now, I mean, we've now got pumpkin seeds, we've got melon seeds, just starting out from the basic carrots, potatoes, and wheat. So we are on the road to growing our iron, and I'll leave that for now. I'll do a lot more of that off camera. Unless you guys want to watch it, then get in touch with me and let me know, and leave a message, a comment, and we can go through that together. But it does get a little bit tedious after a while. So our industrial hemp is growing. Now the industrial hemp is from the immersive engineering mod. That is, we're going to be using that for a fair amount of our power, at least in the early game, because that is it's a wonderful mod. The power generation mainly revolves around the water wheels and windmills, which just look really cool. And you know, it's not big clunky machinery. It's relaxing to see those things. So I guess we'll use that. So that's why we need that industrial hemp over there. Okay, so that's that. That's our garden on the go. What is our next project? I will be right back while I figure this out. Okay, so I think actually my next project is going to be a little more tidy up around here. Get rid of some of these trees, and in the process, I'll be using that wood that we get from that to put a roof on our house and maybe some flooring. It's probably about time that I do actually finish the house there, because that is security risk as it stands right now. So let's just grab a little more wood here. And ooh, Lantern of the Forest. What's this one? Let's grab that. This one, okay, so that one's just used for green dye. I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, he can stay with us. That's fine. Okay. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, we've lit up all of this, this next island here, because we will be using it for farming as well. And we want to make sure that no mobs are spawning around us as we do so. Okay, that is a fair amount of wood. So let's see how we want to go about this. Let's go the old tried and true route of stairs for the roof. It's unoriginal, but you know what? It works. And that's okay. Oh. What doesn't work sometimes is the way it spreads out the materials when you're crafting like this. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that. Sometimes it just decides that it's going to spread things around a little unusually. And there we go. I'm not quite sure how we're going to incorporate the tree into that, but we can deal with that. We'll figure it out as we get to it. And this, you know what, that's going to be covered up anyway, so that's fine. Let's see how many times I fall down. My bet is on many. There we go. Okay, so and this doesn't have to be the way that we go. The whole doesn't have to be the way that it stays, but it'll be a decent start. Oh, look at that. You know what? I like that. I like that. We'll leave that as it is. So that is one, the regular way up. So that goes there, and then like that. There we go. No idea what I'm going to do about that tree, but we'll figure that out as we come to it. go. That'll stop spiders from crawling up there. And actually, you know what we need? We should have some. There we go. We do need to protect ourselves. And sort out those windows. As far as expansion goes, I guess we can expand a little bit out that way, and we can have an indoor tree if we need to. I'll figure that out as we go. Anyway, I guess I will go ahead and call this for now, and I'll figure out exactly how I want to proceed with the rest of this house, and I will see you guys in the next episode.